call it an introduction to alchemy.
Alright, so here is my deck tech for my Thermal Alchemist deck. It is also one of my challenge decks, meaning it's only commons and uncommons. And we'll kind of go over how the basics of this works. And then I will put in my gameplay. I typically play about 3 to 5 games and see how it goes. So I went played 3 on this one, and I went 3-0. So I won all of mine. So I have one of these considers in here, just as a filler. Running 4 of these larder zombies, just as bodies. The Surveil does come up. The washaways are some of our counter here. And there's quite a bit of stuff that's not being cast from Owner's Hand right now, so Washaway is super strong. Coral Colony is also one of our win cons. So if we drop, we got enough of these with the zombies and the walls. And then the Alchemist, I mean, that really starts adding up. So you can be burning, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these a turn sometimes. If you get a couple of those down, you have the mana. Alright, so then the Essence Capture, they're just creature counters. And then you throw your counters on your defenders just to make it a little beefier. Fire is a victory. Just run that as a 1-of. Sometimes it does a good amount of damage and sometimes it doesn't. Lightning Strike is just a good value, 3 damage for any target. Thermal Alchemist is probably the primary win con. So anytime you cast an instant or sorcery, you untap it and you can tap it to do a damage to the opponent. And you just rinse and repeat. So you just burn through these spells and you just kind of slow roll it. Arcane Infusion's a great cycler for that. So you play this, look at the top 4, you get one of the instants and sorceries, and then you can play it again. Then it has its flashback, so for 5, you can play it out of the graveyard. So you get 2 activations out of it. So it's essentially 4. Essentially each one's 2 triggers, 4 triggers with the draws. So I mean, you're looking potentially 8 damage here. The Slick Sequence is just 2 damage to any target, and then has the upside, if it's your second spell, you draw a card. Academy Wall is just a big beefy, but it does have the dig. So if you're starting to get mana flooded, this is a great way to throw that mana back in and try to get what you need. Raining Flames is just an option to deal with the larger creatures for 3 drops, so you can kill stuff up to 5 damage for 3, which isn't too bad. Vampire's Vengeance hits 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. There's not a whole lot of those, and you get a blood token, which is some more cycling capabilities. So it's pretty utilitarian. I think it helped me straight up win one of my last games. Crumb is just a 2/3 flyer. Whenever you cast your second spell, you get a 1/1 counter, and you get to draw a card. So we're going pretty small. So a lot of times, especially with the Arcane Infusions, we'll be able to pop that and get a second one. And then we are running 22 or 21, 23, 24 lands, which is probably a bit much. So probably drop. Actually really don't like the Shivan Reefs too much. So probably drop these in the future and probably maybe pick up more Arcane Infusions. Let's see, I don't have that. I don't think I want to burn one of those. Maybe another Slick. I don't have another Slick. But pretty much any. Let's see, do I have Wash Away? Nope. That's why. Do I have another Essence Capture? There we go. Yeah, so, but probably not Essence Capture. We want something that draws cards. Let's see, do I have another Consider? There we go. Alright, so something that will cycle and draw cards. So this is probably a stronger version than what I was running. Yeah, So there it is, pretty straightforward, nice and budgeting. You could throw this together and go play an F&M for like a couple bucks. Like you could probably just go find these cards for free. Like if you dug through, they're free. Most card places got free stuff. And otherwise, I mean, even a lot of these are just straight up commons. If you're trying to get on here, it's not going to be too brutal to go through. I mean, like the Thermal Alchemist, they're commons. So a lot of the rest of them are uncommons, but you could probably find common variations of pretty close if you're even low on your uncommons. I'm actually running pretty low because I do a lot of these challenge decks. Alright, sounds good. And I will see you later. Please like and subscribe. Alright, here we go. Game 1 of our challenge deck for IZZET. Going to be running more or less a Thermal Alchemist deck. Let's see, that guy sucks. Yeah, Tiny Bone does pretty good. Yeah, that guy's pretty good too. Alright, so let's see. Gain life. It's off him too. Alright, that's what we got. Well, we got a lock here, a soft lock at least. Tiny Bones joins up, discards a card when a legendary creature enters the battlefield under control. Do I want to burn through for that one? Yes. See what he gets here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, GG. Game 1 went pretty well. Alrighty. Alright, we're on game 2 of our challenge deck. We didn't get a Thermal Alchemist on this one, so let's see how this goes. Looks like we're going to be going more on the middle side of anything. What's this guy do? Yeah, let's go into next. I don't think I want to drop down another one just yet. Let's keep our counters up. Let's see. Beginning, if you descended this turn, pay life. If you do, return Corpse of the Lost to its owner's hand. Alright, exile searches can for any number. No, we don't like that. Alright, so got a rage quit. That's a win. Alright, so we got our Thermo Alchemist up. We got a good zombie for our blocker. So I think we'll call this. Hopefully we'll pick up a couple lands. We'll need at least 4 to 5 lands. Yeah, of course, Death Toucher. So we'll block here. Interesting. Got our land we needed though. No blocks. There we go. Alright, unfortunate. Let's see, when this enters the battlefield, choose you don't control. No, thank you. Yeah, could trade that. Trade here. Let's see, I got a so one of our win cons is a mill. Not sure how good that is. So either counter, I guess we'll be drawing. And turn. Alright, come on. Gotta be better options than this out there. Alright, got another Rage Quitter. Cool, cool, cool. So, 3-0. We won 3 straight back-to-back. Looks pretty solid to me.